I have to admit, I am not the biggest eggplant fan. I planted several varieties of eggplants in my home garden this year in an effort to see how these beautiful but sometimes spongy vegetables are grown and grow the best quality eggplants that I can, that way I can incorporate more of them into my diet. So these are the gorgeous eggplants growing in my garden. The flowers, I didn't realize how incredible eggplant flowers are, those little delicate purple flowers. It's really a beautiful vegetable because they grow pretty slowly, so you can see them start as flowers, and these little tiny baby eggplant purple bulbs start forming, and to watch them grow into these big, stunningly purple, beautiful vegetables is just miraculous. These are my eggplants. I have harvested them today, and I am so excited to try them in a dish today. I am looking for all and every eggplant dish recommendations that you have. So if you have any eggplant dishes that you love that transform eggplants into something delectable, please leave them in the comments. I am starting with one that was recommended to me by a previous classmate, Pasta Alla Norma. This is an Italian dish that uses pretty simple garden ingredients to make a delicious pasta. So I cut 2 of my eggplant varieties into these kind of half-moon shapes. I did notice that this smaller, more traditional eggplant variety is definitely seedier than this like Italian eggplant, this larger eggplant here. So I'm interested to see if I can really taste the seeds in my dish. I'll let you know how that goes. I have some beautiful aged ricotta salata that I got from my local Italian food store. And I am just pan frying the eggplant. So just a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and then placing those eggplants down so that they get a little bit caramelized, roasted, soft, and really all of their sweetness comes out. So I did a few batches of that, and then I crushed some garden tomatoes. Actually, I put them in a food processor, which maybe is a no-no in Italian cuisine, but I was looking for a fast dinner. So I put about 10 garden tomatoes in a food processor, blitzed them just for 3 seconds so they have this really like beautiful crushed appearance. It's a mix of heirloom as well as paste tomatoes, and I'm just simmering it down a little bit. Added some rigatoni, which is the traditional pasta used for pasta alla norma, and I'm just stirring it all up beautifully like that. Now I am mixing that eggplant into the beautiful sauce with the rigatoni, and I'm going to let it just coat those little ridges in the rigatoni noodles and let that sweetness in the eggplant really caramelize. And I'm really excited to try this. The eggplant looks like it kind of has melded into the sauce, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to taste it, but that it's kind of lost some of that spongy quality. So drizzling it with a little bit of a really high quality olive oil, topping it with that ricotta salata. It's very salty, the ricotta salata, so be careful when seasoning your sauce not to add too much salt. And then, of course, a little bit of fresh basil from the garden, because anything that can be topped with fresh basil these days is being topped. This is a sit on the couch, watch a movie, and enjoy a big bowl of pasta with my family kind of a dinner. So I am excited to let you know how I use eggplants more in my everyday routine, but this is a great dish.